Got to talk about a real world issue
Oh,
that has loomed over the entire world because President Trump has done it again. He has bombed Iran again, Iran, Iran, I don't know which way you say it. This time with assistance from Israel in protection of Israel. Your thoughts?
well, if you go back and you look at what he said during running for his presidency, he said, we're not going to go and fight on foreign soil, and we're not going to go into war again, and we're not going to do the war thing again. And now he's doing it. And I watched on the news this morning, he just said, wait until you see what really is going to come. And now Dubai got bombed, and it's just craziness. And
In
the oil,
retaliation
yeah,
by
and
Iran.
oil prices are now jumping. Stock market.
We knew that was coming.
What? I don't get it. So I'm not a political person, but I just don't. We have so many problems here. I don't know if it's a matter of just flexing his power as here I can do something that nobody ever thought could be done. I'm going to take down.
No, that's not what's
Okay,
happening,
well.
in my view.
Okay.
I've told you from the start that all that ultimately matters is protecting Israel.
Well,
It's biblical. It's from the word, the ultimate scripture, the word, that anyone who attacks Israel, who tries to take down Israel, will not last. And protecting Israel is of the utmost importance to the world. And I believe that with all my heart and soul. And it came clear to him. First, he took out their nuclear facility with one fell swoop. And I told you I was fine with that. And he killed some of their scientists with a bomb that was pinpointed to
Right.
that facility and those people. And then they tried to have meetings with Iranian officials in Geneva. Jared Kushner, the son-in-law, went, and our other spokespeople, and they could not get Iranian officials to commit to not making more nuclear bombs.
Right.
And they could not get them to promise that they would not attack Israel because they are sworn enemies of
Right.
Israel.
right.
Palestine, Israel, but sworn enemies. And in the end, it's okay, Hazel. You got to
Very
wait.
upset
No,
about
she's
world
very
issues.
upset. But in the end, it's the right thing to do to protect Israel. And Israel did participate in this. We didn't act alone.
Right. I know that.
We just were their ultimate allies in this. And it's just that's the way of the world, in my view, that has to happen. And I'm actually pleasantly surprised that Donald Trump, who never strikes me as a particularly religious man, would follow this path that young George Bush followed. That was his big principle, was that we have to protect Israel at any
Yeah, but
cost.
I also think it's him flexing power as I'm the guy. He's going to show who he is.
Okay, but how would you feel if he had sat back and let Iran, whichever way you say it, continue to nuclear build up?
No, I'm not happy about that.
Okay, to the point that they dropped a nuclear bomb on Jerusalem.
No, I'm not happy
How would you
about
feel?
that. I would
What if they
not
just
be
took
happy.
out all of Jerusalem the
No, I would
way
not be
once upon a
happy.
time we took out Nagasaki and
Right.
Hiroshima, like nuclear? If they went nuclear and nuked all of Israel, well, I don't think you would like it.
I just said I would not be happy.
And you are Jewish by
Yes,
birth.
I am.
And that's where we were heading with this.
Well,
And it was heading quickly, and he headed it off at the pass twice. And if it takes again, he will. And there were a lot of Iranian, what would you want to call them, refugees here, or expatriates, however you want to, brand
Define
it,
them, yeah.
define them. But many of them have applauded. And I saw the video of the reporter. He was in Austin, Texas, at the state capitol, and without going into the details of for whom he worked, but he was told via text, "Don't show those people supporting Trump on the Capitol steps."
Yeah.
And he said, he said on tape, I don't care what they're telling me. I'm going to show this because it's important. Because, again, President Trump did encourage all the people, Tehran and elsewhere, to seize the opportunity to take back control of your country and take over from the dictatorship.
But they said this morning that there's so many layers. He wiped out how many
I'm sure
people,
there'll be other.
but there's still more.
Yeah.
So
There will always be more, but I don't know if they'll be led quite as tyrannically going forward as they were by this leader.
don't you think they have the word to carry on what he was going to do? Or you don't think? I mean,
No, I do, but some wouldn't be as radical, maybe below him,
hopefully.
not as committed to taking out Israel.
I guess we just
Hopefully.
have to wait and see what the next big one is, because he said it's coming.